Good evening, all of you. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate on behalf of the Council of Palm Oil Producing Country to the government of Papua New Guinea for becoming the fourth member of the Council of Palm Oil Producing Country. And for this achievement, we would like to express our gratitude and also appreciation to the government, in particular Minister Maneke, and also OPIC, the General Secretary, as well as our embassies, Indonesian embassies, ambassador, and also High Commissioner Malaysia in Port Moresby, who have been pushing and also make such a big effort to make it happen. And Papua New Guinea has been involved since 2017 through the participation some senior official and also ministers meeting. And in 2020, Papua New Guinea has been regarded as the observer country. So it took about 4 years to become a full member of Council Palm Oil Producing Country. Papua New Guinea is a really important palm oil producing country in the world. It's about number 6 or 7 in terms of the production, but in terms of the amount of export, PNG stand to become number 4, the biggest exporter of palm oil in the world. So meaning that PNG is a very important country in the palm oil industry. So under the Council Palm Oil Producing Country, we work together with the government of Indonesia, government of Malaysia, as well as government of Honduras. And our family is also not only 4 countries, but we are expanding into 4 others observer countries, regarded as the observer countries, which are Ghana, Colombia, Nigeria, and also Democratic Republic of Congo. All 8 countries were contributing to 88.9% of the world palm oil production. So it's a big amount. Actually, it's exceeding the OPEC quota is 60% in the world, but this is far beyond, far above this number. So we are working together and representing different continents, Southeast Asia, Pacific country, including Latin America and also African continent. So we work together in addressing the global challenges, because I think the global market not easy, a lot of standard that has been imposed by the consuming country, like such as EUDR, EU Deforestation Regulation, just recently will affect us. But it's been postponed for 1 year, so several months to go, we can work together with PNG in overcoming how to cope with the UDR, because government of Indonesia, government of Malaysia, working together with the facilitate of CPOPC, having the so-called joint task force with the European Commission. We are discussing how this regulation will be affecting the palm oil producing country. So I think the rest of time until this end of this year, we can work together in explaining what are the key challenges that need to be fulfilled by PNG in order to continue exporting, particularly to the European market. And in addition to that, of course, we also put attention to the smallholders. In PNG, it's about 30% are smallholders. We are organizing international smallholders workshops in exchanging their experience, how to improve their productivity, their income, as well as also exchanging their experience among the palm oil producing country, as well as also the other observer countries. So we are inviting and very delighted to invite the smallholders from PNG to participate at the event. And why we are here? We are coming by the invitation by Excellency Prime Ministers of PNG, Marape, and we would like to hand over the letter that has been signed by the ministers of CPOPC in granting to become full member for PNG. So tomorrow we are going to hand over this letter to His Excellency Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea. So, and also just this dinner we are discussing with Excellency Minister Maneke, and also this afternoon with the General Secretary of OPIC, how the CPOPC could assist and collaborate with PNG in developing the palm oil sector in this country. So we are very grateful to have PNG as being a full member of CPOPC. Let us work together and uniting in addressing some challenges and also the global challenges as well. Yeah, so I think these are from the Secretariat of CPOPC. And tomorrow we are going to meet Excellency Prime Ministers, PNG, and hopefully this will mark the new chapter of PNG becoming a full member of CPOPC.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for tonight's dinner. And most importantly, I'd like to thank CPOPC for coming to Papua New Guinea for the best time to show to our country what's important about the oil palm industry globally. Welcome to Port Moresby and also Papua New Guinea during your visit. I'd like to also acknowledge the Embassy of Malaysia, who's here with us. Thank you very much for your support and also facilitating what's important for our country. I'd like to, on behalf of the government of Papua New Guinea, Honorable James Marape and John Rosso government, for supporting us as a government to make sure that we join the CPOPC, or Community of Palm Oil Producing Countries. And as the General Secretary for CPOPC have said, Papua New Guinea is the fourth member of the CPOPC, and we are very well happy to be part of the community of oil palm producing countries. We have an advantage over that very choice that we made. The reason is because this industry has been in Papua New Guinea for the last 50 years, and we've never developed so much. But what's already been developed in Papua New Guinea is a smallholder concept or nucleus concept that has been developed, and there's never been new extension to other provinces. But today we have experienced through the Forest Act, and we have the SABL agreement or legislation that entered into developing new areas through customary land. But now that we're working on the palm oil policy for the first time, for the last 50 years, there's never been any policy for oil palm in Papua New Guinea, and we are glad to announce that we will be submitting our oil palm policy to the National Executive Council, and at the same time, we now have on draft the two palm oil legislations that will accompany the policy, and it's important for now. So now that you people are here, the Council of Palm Oil Producing Countries, and I very much appreciate your presence here since that we're working on this bill, and we request that your support in how to guide the future of this country through legislation will be paramount. And that is exactly what we really want to see. And I think we mentioned tonight, and if possible tomorrow, with a discussion with the meeting with Prime Minister, that will also be an agenda. And it's timingly right that people are here because we're working on this draft, and your guidance to how we can be able to finalize the legislations will be very, very important for us as a country. The other issue that we have is we will be developing oil palm in all the provinces in Papua New Guinea. And your support or guidance is also requested so we can be able to do with respect to the RSPO standards globally that we've been using in Malaysia, in Indonesia, and now also adopted by NBPL or Samidabi in Papua New Guinea. We also want to thank, since that the NBPL staff are here, I also commend them for what they've done in our country, the country for the last 50 years without legislation. But now that we're working on it, they also have contributions to the policy and the legislation that we're working on, not the draft ones. But most importantly, we want to work together and to see the future of our country in a big way. Excessively, we want to make sure that we enter other provinces, develop the customary land, convert customary land into state land, and then we can do more of plantings of oil palm that will have to improve the economy of this country. And at the same time, I think the best concept we can adopt is the nucleus concept that is now developing in our country, especially in Western Britain and Oro, which is working very well, especially for the investors. And so most importantly, the government want to see more rural population involved in this industry, and it's only the oil palm industry that can access opportunity for our rural population. But otherwise, I thank the team coming all the way, committing time for our industry in Papua New Guinea, and your visits will now be able to enhance what you can see and support us in this very important industry. Tonight, I thank you for the meeting and also for the dinner, and most importantly, we have to do more of a good discussion tomorrow together with the Prime Minister, Honorable James Marape. Thank you very much.
Thank you. At the outset, on behalf of this government, I would like to express once again my greatest congratulations to the government of independent state of Papua New Guinea to become full member of the CPOPC. I have been here almost 6 years, so I was traveling a lot to see all the potential things on the palm oil plantation here, from West Sepik to East Sepik to Maneke to Morobe, West Jubriton, East Jubriton, Western, the Gulf, Central, all the way to Millet Bay, and this, yeah, it's quite really important. And I learned from the new pamphlet the Papua New Guinea is already there, with the total productions around 994,000 tons, but you export a lot, around 922,000 tons. So it means the Secretary General of CPOPC mentioned is around number 7 for the total production of the world from PNG. Yeah. And the accession or the become of a member of the CPOPC is only good for the member countries and also the secretariat of the CPOPC, but also good for our bilateral relations between Indonesia and PNG, since we share a lot of the plantation of the palm oil. And in this regard, I would like also to express my full support to the cooperation between OPIC and also CPOPC, as well as GAPKI in Indonesia and also in Malaysia. Yeah. It's quite really important, as we are immediate neighbors, yeah, in this area. It's very important because palm oil is one of very important commodity now, including the potential things that we can explore in the near future. So of course tomorrow we are going to meet Honorable Prime Minister. We are going also to request his kind advice to our future cooperation. Thank you very much.